All right, Coach, I'm sure you're asked 100 times today already through this car wash of media, but just last season and winning a state championship, and was it everything you kind of thought it would be in your mind's eye?
Yeah, it was such a blur. I mean, it was way more than you think it's going to be. Just when you get so close with a team, and you've seen how they've grown through the years. I mean, I just kept thinking, man, it's so cool seeing these guys just excited, and get to the final game. We got back to the field house after the game. All the coaches were hanging out. We're like, it's kind of sad we don't get to coach these guys anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, that particular group. I mean, that's that kind of brotherhood they had, and goes from top to bottom with those guys. But I think more than anything, this year going into it, we have so many guys coming back. They have all kinds of evidence about how hard it is. I mean, just every step of the way. You can't skip a step. There's no just showing up and doing anything. And we had a better offseason this past winter than last offseason. A lot of competition going on, and they're a lot of fun to be around, obviously, and they want to compete. It's just a matter of keeping the reins on and taking one thing one step at a time.
When did you feel like you mentally moved on from last year to really start to dig into 2025?
It was at least mid-January, to be honest with you. I remember I told coaches on a group text, whatever, I said, Coach A, the older defense coordinator, he's trying to make depth charts week after we get back. So I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's enjoy what we just did, and that way we can wash our hands in January and move on. So I think that's been most of it anyway. And our guys are just, there's no talks of, hey, let's go get another one. There's none of that, because they know how hard it is and what we have to focus on, and got a great group of kids and coaching staff as well.
It's always a luxury when you can return your quarterback. You get to come back with Cooper Newman, who led you to a state title. He's just a junior. Can you discuss just kind of that relationship and how you continue to see him grow and improve when he's already pretty dang good?
Right. I mean, the funny thing is when I talk to all these college OCs and quarterback coaches, and the initial, hey, his tape looks great, tell us about him. It's always that. I can have a tape recorder, and I say, I know all high school coaches probably tell you this, but you're going to think I'm completely lying to you. I said, he don't have a negative. He has zero negatives about him. Personality, teachers love him, but he doesn't kiss up. He's just who he is. He's consistent. He's who he is every day. And they come watch him in a throwing session. They said, Coach, I don't think he missed a throw. And every one that came said exactly the same thing. And some of those sessions were at 6 a.m., I don't call anybody. He has five guys that are ready to run routes with him. I mean, just a lot of respect. Goes both ways. He keeps kids accountable, and they keep him accountable. It's a pretty good group.
Yeah. We talked about back when Parker Newman was our underclassman defensive player of the year, while he might be his role growing offensively.
Sure.
Is that still the case? And if so, what have you seen out of him?
You're going to have a monster year. I mean, we thought he had a monster year last year, mainly on defense. And, kind of saw in the playoffs, he kind of expanded for him. But he's one of the guys I was talking about with run routes. And, he gets an offer when they're there looking at Cooper throwing. He gets an offer running routes just on his body size. And he's faster, he's stronger. I think he's even grown a little bit, believe it or not. I think he's more over 6'5" now. He's matured in the weight room. Of course, he's a basketball guy too, but really took off in the weight room this spring, and he's hungry for it, and he's super mature, became one of a good leaders so far.
Any new faces you care to mention that have kind of raised some eyebrows with the coaching staff, like, man, this kid's leveled up, or this kid's going to be a big producer for us?
Yeah, I mean, he came on the scene late last year. Nate Patterson, running back, played some as a freshman when Teagan went down, and Nate's about 205 now. I mean, just super thick. Fills out his short, so to speak. He's one of those kids, and tireless worker. And another kid, Brody DeFrancisco, who played a role for us last year, a lot of special team stuff. He's taking a next step. He's going to be heard from a lot this year as well.
Just where you're at as a team, as a program, what are things you want to shore up over the next few weeks going into week one?
I think just shoring up our depth. Lost some experience at safety. Slade Hickman started 3 years for us. He's gone, and had an unfortunate loss of Roman Gibbons in basketball camp. ACL injury there this past summer. So got some inexperience there, talented kids, but some inexperience. Got to shore that up. And just always to me, whether you have 5 or 25, it's up front. That's where it's at. O-line and D-line, and I like how those guys are working. And a lot of those guys will swing and play both sides, just like last year. But competition always brings that out, and we got some guys pretty hungry for it.